Hello and welcome, my beautiful Sagittarians. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of December the 9th to the 15th. Again, not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you on the planet, but some of it will. So run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. Okay, let's see what we have here. Well, you're all over download messages. You're going to be busy, okay? And you're going to have to do some major multitasking. Try to be mindful. If you can allocate some of these duties and tasks to other people, you might be, you might feel a whole lot better if you can do that. If not, make sure that you are paying attention to the details so you don't forget something or miss something. This is about you making sure you cross your T's, dot your I's, and get your ducks in a row. Be sure to mark things down on your calendar or put them in your agenda, in your phone, on your calendar, whatever the case is, so that you can get these things done. You're going to be very busy, and multitasking means you're doing a lot, but also a lot of different things, not the same thing necessarily. Now, coming in the beginning of the week, you've got the energy is gaining momentum. This is the waxing moon. So if things have been kind of stagnant and slow up to this point, you're going to find that things are going to get busier again. Because, you know, when you get that multitasking card and then it says the energy is gaining momentum, yeah, tie up those bootlaces because you're going to be hitting the ground running, maybe wearing a lot of different hats, doing a lot of different things. So as I had said before, be very mindful of your time management. Now with that comes in the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is indicative of maybe standing up for what, for your rights. You could be dealing with professors or scientists or government or military or legal eagles like lawyers, advocates, people who are there, notaries and things like that. You could be dealing with somebody like that, but you could also be retaining wise counsel from this King of Swords if it is a legal issue. Beware of things that you sign. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal, so consumer beware. Sometimes we need to have some counsel and guidance when we are involved in signing contracts or anything like that. So you're being called to be a spokesperson too for the cause closest to your heart. Maybe you're stepping up to advocate for something. Maybe you've got important things to say and people need to hear them. And don't worry, because you're being guided and protected, and so are your words in this situation, okay? Time's given you the experience and expertise to be a teacher and a mentor to those around you. So you have all the right words to speak, so speak up, my friends. Coming in with your focus part of the reading, you've got the mule, and it says, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. You know what? It's interesting that the devil comes in, because the devil is that card that holds you back from moving forward in a positive and successful direction, letting go of things. Maybe you're going to have to walk away from this person who's stubborn. Throw your hands over your head and say, hey, I can't make them do what they're not prepared to do. They have to own it. They have to step up to the plate. They have to make that decision. They may be digging their heels in. They might not want to change. They might be, demonstrating bad habits, unhealthy situations, addictive behavior, and so on. That's what the devil means. But this is about letting go of things that hold us back, that chain us down, that don't allow us to go forward. So there could be some major changes that you're making. Maybe you're walking away from someone here who just can't, you're tired of trying to banging your head up against the wall and help them, right? And we can't change people who aren't ready to be changed. Now, coming in the challenge part of your reading, you've got not for you. Now, when this card shows up, it means now. Okay, it doesn't mean later on. It just means at this moment, something may not be coming into fulfillment. Something might not be coming into reality. Something might not be coming in general. But it doesn't mean it's forever. Okay, it's just right now, something's not for you, whatever that is. Now, the Justice comes in with that. And this is a card if you're dealing with judicial issues or problems with people right now that are trying to, not everybody's going to, want to agree with us and be in our end of the ring. But this is a card that says perhaps you're going to see justice served. And often when this card comes in, it's weighed in your favor, okay? You could be reviewing and looking over documents carefully too, listening to all points of view. This is about honest and constructive feedback when we get this card. There's so much to learn. And maybe you're going to have to expect great excitement to arise and a new topic or intellectual project coming into play, aligning itself on your path. Information's going to pour in from many different platforms. It could be television. It could be the web. It could be social media, making it difficult to take it all in. And maybe as you gather all this new knowledge, be sure to stay organized and mindful. Again, this is about multitasking, okay? Time management, all right? You may receive information that that's necessary to make changes in your plans. I can't get those words out. My mind's going faster than my tongue. Okay, so be careful also with your words. Okay, make sure that you speak from kindness, not frustration when we get this card. If others relay messages to you in an unkind way, try to get past the emotion and listen to understand if the information is worth considering. So something's not for you right now. Okay, so don't be afraid to just accept that and adapt to that, but it doesn't mean it isn't going to happen eventually. Now, we've got the carrot coming in for you next, and this is your messages from Spirit and your guides, and it says opportunity or a windfall. So somebody's dangling something in front of your nose that's going to make you happy, and it could be abundance coming in. Opportunity or a windfall. So something's coming in that you're going to want to celebrate. I love it. So this is a card of celebrating something, okay? Whether it's your success and achievements or somebody else's. Somebody could be graduating and receiving a diploma, an award, of something like that, or yourself if you've been, scholastically, studying and you've achieved this. But it can also be the card of somebody moving back home, relocating, you moving, feeling secure within the four walls you're dwelling in. Maybe you're moving or, relocating your place where you're going to feel more secure. But this is also celebrating occasions such as weddings, engagements, births of a baby, and so on. Coming in at the end, which could be your future energy, you've got surrender to the divine. This is the full moon. Now, we all know when we get the full moon, we write out that list. Some of us do, and we set fire to it, and we send it out into the netherland and into the universe and ask Spirit to take it away because we want to start fresh, right? And so you're surrendering to the divine, which means let go and let God. If you've done everything you can possibly do, take your time to think about things, okay? The Temperance card shows up in that place of taking yourself to center, and this is the card of balance, okay? You could be mulling over and passing ideas back and forth in your head. Do I do this? Do I do that? What's going to happen? What direction do I go in? Well, in order to alleviate that, you just stand still, okay? Stay and hold your space because Spirit's got your back. Notice how the wings are always behind in this card, depending on the deck. It's usually the person's an angel or they've got an angel behind them. So you're being guided to just slow down. Do things in moderation. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't stress out over issues. Don't force issues. And also, don't make any snap decisions or choices, okay? Immediate ones. So just let go and let be. Sometimes we have to let go to grow, right? So let's see what you have here. In addition to this reading, my beautiful Scorpios. Pardon me, my beautiful Sagittarians. I just did Scorpio. I apologize for that, Sag. I'm glad I corrected myself because sure as hell somebody's going to come in and say, Brenda, you called, is this Scorpio or is this Sagittarius? This is definitely Sagittarius. Okay, so the King of Swords. Let's see what we have here. Well, you've got the King of Cups. I think this happened to somebody else too, these two unbelievably different kings. Somebody's going to step up here to give you wise counsel off of the cuff. They care about you. I mean, this is the ultimate companion or partner anybody could end up with. Kind, loving, compassionate, giving, selfless, just a wonderful energy here. And they may step forward and say, hey, been there, done it, have the medal for it, and I can help you with a situation. So, and the energy is gaining momentum. And you may be dealing with two very different types of energy here. One that gives you intellectual, wise counsel, and the second one gives you heartfelt information and counsel. Coming in with the Devil and someone being extremely stubborn, what have you got? You've got, here's your momentum picking up. Here's your multitasking. 8 of Wands, flying. Wow, very quick. Again, having to be very conscientious about time management, being sure that you're making sure you've got everything on your calendar according to priority. I want to stress that. Pick the thing that you really need to get done and pay attention to those details and follow through. Okay, complete it. But this is also the card of travel. You could be traveling for pleasure or for business. These are flying wands, so you could be flying somewhere. And also, this is a card of the Wands of Cupid. So somebody could be coming in new very suddenly. Coming in next with that Justice card and something not coming in for you at the moment, you've got the Star. So yeah, this is a card of abundance, reaching for the stars, dreaming big, believing that you can achieve that, and you do. This is about you getting out there, headliner, on the stage. You are the opening act. So get out there and market yourself. Let yourself be known. Let the powers that be know who you are and what you're made of. Because therein is how you can dream and be big. Justice is going to be waged in your favor. Very, very interesting. Very good. Coming in next with the Four of Wands, that celebratory card, and that beautiful opportunity in Windfall. You've been given the card of choices and decisions, and that is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups says you might feel as though you're overwhelmed. There could be a lot of things coming in, like these opportunities and these, situations that are presenting themselves to you, and you have to make your mind up. Okay, as I had said, do I do this? Do I do that? But be mindful. Be very mindful and conscientious about the choice you make. It needs to be something that's going to bring you longevity, long-term success, and stability. Okay, a good foundation. Coming in at the end of the week, possible future energy, getting yourself into balance, accepting what is. You've got the Hierophant. So yeah, taking yourself to center. You could be also tapping into higher self and tapping into your spirituality right now. Leaning into that, right? This is a card that says you could be joining new groups of people. You could be, doing that as well. But it's also higher education or religious institutions. You're seeking guidance from spiritual teachers. You're taking or teaching a class. You need to be more flexible right now, and you're discovering what really matters to you in life. Okay, so often it's surrounding yourselves with those individuals, that include people you already know, or perhaps it's time to join a new group or like-minded individuals. Okay, spending time with those who can help you grow spiritually and emotionally. Looking for friendship or assistance from people you have, who have their arms and hearts wide open to you. All right, so you're trying to accomplish something here. Remember to make your choices with compassion and kindness in the process. Okay, so if you're approaching a project or a task in a very traditional way, then drawing this card may suggest that you should pursue a more creative path, something different. All right, simple. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful one. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Sagittarians.